He's never lost 3 games in a row with the Seahawks. He is a baller. Third quarter game still tied at 7. Seahawks have a 3rd and 7 at the 49ers 16. Russell almost throws. Then he said, you know what? I'm going to take it on my own. Somebody could be open, but so what? I can run the football as well. Next Seahawks possession, still leading 14-7.
Look at this.
Look at this avoidance. And look at the throw only where his guy can get the football. Freddie Swain, look at it again. Avoids the rush.
He's so good.
Seahawks extend their lead 21-7. There you go, Russell. Let everybody know the Seahawks are back.
They are, and look, they're going to play Thursday night against the Rams. Are the Rams going to go in undefeated, or are they going to coming off a loss?
No, they got Kyler Murray they're facing.
Matthew Stafford had 9 passing touchdowns in his first 3 games. Pretty impressive, right? Well, here he is throwing across his body, and Byron Murphy's there. Byron Murphy is there, and
Again.
Stafford had not been throwing a lot of interceptions.
Called out for the Cardinals, man.
Kyler Murray was awesome yesterday. If you were watching other games, you missed this pass.
Ball placement. Look at the
To
ball
who?
placement.
Who is that? Who's that?
A.J. Green.
A.J. Green?
Forgot he was on the team.
A.J. Green?
I mean, he's a number 1 receiver, guys.
A.J. Green, then Kyler Murray. Okay, Max Williams, take a hit. Holds on, touchdown. This game got out of hand
Fun one.
Yeah.
rather early. They piled it on. They went into their building.
Play the game.
And the
Play
Cardinals,
of the
look at
game.
this. That's 3rd and 16. Someone stop him on the edge.
He got 19.
That's Aaron Donald chasing him on 3rd and 16. 2nd and goal, Connor, take it in. They would be up 33-10 in this game.
Connor got him twice.
McVay getting his lunch served to him by this Cardinals team in their building after the win over the Bucs. It wasn't over. Here's Kyler to Max Williams, who made a few big plays in this game. Locking ahead. Hello? Hello?
Peter, does he go double X on his maps
does.
like Mac? He does too?
Yes.
Awesome. Somebody said he's got to go triple X. Come on.
Draw play, another touchdown. This time it's Connor again. Like, that's the face we were not expecting in this one, or had not seen this season. Kyler wins it. Let's take a look at the score right here. 37-20 in LA.
And it really wasn't that close.
It wasn't that close.
It wasn't as close.
Let's talk to one of the MVP candidates, not Matt Stafford.
Cooper Kupp?
Kyler Murray.
Probably the best game plan that I think personally that we've had since I've been in the league. So with that, being confident in all the guys, this team, I was just confident, man, just going out there and letting it ride. And the guys did the same. I can't be more proud of them. As far as being 4-0, trying to go 1-0 each and every week, and we did that this week. But we got another good team next week, so celebrate this one. But like I said, it's a tough league, and we know that. So.
I really like this team. This was a complete, surgical, dominant performance. They did whatever they wanted against the Rams defense yesterday in their building, and they did not let this, we can't beat them, we can't meet. That wasn't even part of the conversation. Peter, are you ready to say the Cardinals are the real deal?
Oh, yeah, real deal, yeah. They're the only undefeated team in the NFC. They're the number 1 seed right now. They're 4-0, and they just went in and took the Rams, shoved them in a locker, and said, we're done being bullied by you guys. And
Shut up.
They'd lost the last 8 times.
Wedgie, noogie, all of it.
They did it all. They said, got him out of here. Wet Willies, whatever you want. And they were like, no, we're going to do our thing. And I loved it because I spoke to Kingsbury during the week, and he was like, no, we don't do that bulletin board material. I know we haven't beaten them. Kyler doesn't respond to that. Like, we're going to play our game. We're going to be fine. And then after the game, it was like, wait a second. The Rams, yeah, they beat the Bucs, but they're mere mortals right now because they looked very pedestrian in this one. And the defense showed up for the Cardinals. We knew Kyler in September can run all over the place before anything happened. The defense, though, to silence this offense, that's what threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
And it was in such a way where it wasn't just this pick. It was several plays. It was on defense. It was the turnovers. It was the fumble here and the recovery. That totally took the game. Takeaways matter in the league. Cardinals have a defense to go along with that dynamic offense. They're 4-0. They're for real.
They're for real. You talk about that defense. Vance Joseph, a guy who I was with in San Francisco, an innovator at the defensive coordinator position. He likes to put guys in a position where they can succeed. He's not going to ask you to do something that you can't do. But Kyler Murray gained some street credibility for me. I didn't believe in him. I thought he was a pretty good talent. But to see some of the throws, look at his throw right here. They showed this pass play from behind,
Different angle.
from a different angle.
1 inch to throw it over.
Nothing about that pass said throw the ball. Everything said check it down or throw it somewhere else.
Yeah.
He still completed the pass. And then his legs, guys, like running the football opens things up for everybody else. I mean, between Edmonds and Connor, they had 30 carries for 170 yards.
Edmonds is the real deal.
It's awesome.
That's what it is. It helps out this offensive line. I thought the Cardinals dominated on both fronts.
They had over 200 yards rushing.
Balling.
On the Rams.
Balling, and they got after and affected Matthew Stafford. If they can continue to do this and dominate at the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, Kyler Murray, don't take the big hit, okay? Continue to get out of bounds and get down and things like that. They will be the most scariest team in the National Football League. I love my Bills, but this will be the most scariest team in the NFL just simply because they have that defense and Kyler Murray.
It's fun, right? It's fun to say. It's fun to look at that 4-0 next to their record because, full disclosure, I mean, I don't think anybody was really saying that before the season started. Were you really buying in to, never mind the Kyler and the town, were you buying into Cliff? Because this thing was going to come crashing down this year, and the legacy of Cliff Kingsbury was going to be one photograph of him sitting in his bachelor pad on the draft and cell phone breaks and all that nonsense. Like, this was the shot. And I have to credit Rachel Bonetta tweets this picture yesterday. She says, this is Cliff going into SoFi Stadium and making himself comfortable. It was. Peter, all you talked about last week is he's never beaten he's never beaten McVay, he's never beaten the Rams, and this stat we hear nonstop about, well, McVay's never lost while leading at the half. Well, then Cliff say, all right, well, then I'll just be beating his ass at halftime. We don't have to worry about that stat. That was a clock cleaning, all that cell phone break nonsense stuff. This is football. This is smash mouth, running the game, playing defense, football from the so-called college pretty boy bachelor. Like, no, it was awesome. Like, he actually turned his rings around on this one. Cliff Kingsbury earned his stripes. I was very impressed.
It was mistake-free football, something we haven't, unfortunately, seen from the Arizona Cardinals. Consistency. I'll dig into that a little bit later. They've got a big matchup up against San Francisco, divisional opponent in Week 5. Don't go anywhere. More highlights ahead. We'll get back to Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, everything from last night. And we've got more highlights right now for you with the Browns and the Vikings. This was an interesting game.
It's a great way to put it. It was interesting. It was weird. Baker almost blew it. Stefanski used to be with Zimmer, and, Cousins was good. And I tried to figure this one out all week. Third quarter, Kareem Hunt gets in. There was a 2-point conversion they went for earlier that they got, which made the score kind of strange. I'm telling you, all kinds of strange things in this one. But 3 seconds left, last gasp for Cousins. And he's going to chuck this thing. He's got Thielen. Was there a penalty in the end zone? Maybe, but it wasn't called. The Browns win 14-7. They almost never call it. You're right.